Let us get started. All right. So for one thing, I looked up where to get the rest of, or the one missing turtle that's over here. Apparently only one of them's invisible, and I got that one. So, should be okay with that. I've also been looking up Smithing Stone 3 locations. I think I know where to get that. Okay. First things first. Wrong way. Up here. There's one hiding in a bush. I think that's the one I'm missing. Alright. Supposedly around here somewhere. Head to the side of the entrance. Hold on a second. Let's see. Directly left of the staircase. Okay. I assume they mean left as in me facing the stairs and then left. So... here? No. Maybe that left is in me looking outwards? Is that actually the one I got? No, I thought I got the one out front. There was one standing, like, right here. Difficult to swing. Maybe it is invisible. Huh. Maybe I should have done this off camera. Maybe I will. Hi, Larson. Bringing that wiggly dumpy back in here. How you doing? Really is a good emote, though. Quiet Friday? Quiet how? In what sense, sir? Thought I saw another wolf there. Alright, so... supposed to be a turtle. Why are you glowing? I mean, I know when they've got glowy eyes like that. they're worth more runes than usual, but I don't know what causes it. I think it's just random chance, maybe. Yeah, I think maybe I'll just come back and do this off camera. This is not working out. Quiet Friday followed a quiet Thursday? Well, okay, there you go. I should have you know, sir, that I went to the grocery store today. And tomorrow I'm going to be making those San Fran noodles. But it won't be until after tomorrow's stream, so I won't be able to report back to you on the outcome until next week, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Alright, I'm gonna try the bushes at the back maybe before I leave, just in case the guide is a little inaccurate. I don't see a turtle anywhere. Alright. Oh, screw that. Let's go get, theoretically, the last smithing stone I need. If it's there. I don't think I picked this one up. So, according to this thing I'm looking at, it should be right around here. Let's go check that out. No titles. I've done that one before. I know it works. I just don't know where the bugger's hiding. And I'm not going to bore everybody looking over the same patch of ground 50 times in a row. Wasted too much time there already. Alright. Should be a dead body sitting in a chair. Somewhere around where I put this beacon. And he has smithing stone 3s. Here he is. Ah, laser flower! No! There we go. Success! I need to get back to the round table hold. I'm also going to need a bunch of runes. But I've got stuff to sell. Yeah, this is the one I warped into, I think. You're playing some totally legitimate WoW, Larson? See, it's funny, we've been at opposite ends of that lately. I've resubscribed to actually official WoW, playing the most recent expansion. And you're playing on the vanilla code, although it has been altered a bit. And given new content by its own totally legitimate programmers. Wait. I think I may have made a mistake. I need to sell stuff, and I don't know if I can do that here. Actually, maybe I can. Can I sell to you? I don't remember.
Well, I took you no matter it's loud, you're up.
I can, okay. First, let me just double check how much I need. I need at least that. And then I'm gonna need a bit more for some more. Let's shoot for like 5,000-ish. Let's sell this because I never use these things. I'm gonna use that. All that. Sell that. I'm not gonna use it. Sell these. They're everywhere. I never use these. Sell them. Okay, that might be enough. Increase that. Alright. Oh, and I've got exactly 12 of these, which is perfect. Okay. Just under 2,000 now. Let's see. I might use fire grease. I'm not going to use lightning or blood grease. Sell this. Actually, that's more than I needed, but that's okay. Okay, if I had one more smithing stone 5, I could do it again, but that's alright. I don't need to get that greedy. I don't know if I want to do these just yet. Yeah, I understand you don't want to give money to Blizzard yet. I can understand that. I'm going to delay on getting Diablo 4 as well. But the expansion to a game I already have is cheaper than buying a whole new game, so I don't feel as bad. You never played Diablo 3? Well, I played the open beta. They had one weekend where you could play open beta for Diablo 4. So I played it a little bit, and it is, it's very different from Diablo 3 in a lot of ways. So, and I've never really considered, like, I never really felt like the Diablo games had that huge a story connection to each other. Like, you could play any of the Diablo games without playing the one before it, and you really wouldn't be missing out on anything, story-wise, to be honest. I don't want to go crazy building this one up because there's a different seal I want to get. That Bruce's Frenzy stuff, but I don't know where it is. But I'm going to wait until I get that one, I think. Okay, so our Twin Blade is plus 12 even though we're only level 31. That's a very silly difference. I should be using something that's maybe plus 5 or plus 6 at this point of the game. So that's getting a bit crazy. You know what? I'm going to unequip these. Okay. I think I have prepared as much as I reasonably can for the most part. Status. Can I sell enough runes
Back no matter.
to get one more level up? Probably. That should do it. Alright, let's get one level up. And then we'll start working towards fighting Margaret, finally. Actually, Larson, what do you think? Should we fight Margaret, or should we fight that swamp dragon first? What do you think? Swamps are always a FromSoft staple. I mean, it's swamp-ish. But yeah, sure, okay. I think we might be able to take this dragon. It'll probably kill me a couple times as I get used to it again, but give it a go. is one of the few types of enemies in the game that actually, for the most part, can be easier to fight on horseback. Alright, I'm fighting a dragon, you're fighting crocolists. That does pair up nicely. Excuse me, sir. Now. I love the classic trope of fighting a dragon from horseback. What did that bridge ever do to you, huh? I like how the trees and stuff can get knocked over during a fight in this game. Very cinematic. Very epic. There's some other extra large creatures that can do that too. I mean, not larger than the dragon, but big compared to me, you know? Yeah. And what? I'm not going in there. There's too much mobility. There we go. Now. One thing I see people do sometimes for some reason, when they're fighting the dragon, they always jump and try to take shots at the head for some reason. Yeah. They always try to attack its head. And I don't know why. It's hard to hit with melee attacks. It's hard to time your jump attacks to hit the head, and it's moving around a lot, and it's just, why bother? No advantage to it. Attack the feet or the wings in some cases when the wings are down. Easier targets, you know? Maybe they think they're playing Monster Hunter and trying to lay on stun damage? Is that a thing? I've never played Monster Hunter, so I don't know if hitting the dragon in the head in Monster Hunter does anything useful. You pissed off a giant crab. Giant enemy crab. Weak point, massive damage, etc. You know the memes. Look at these things. Yeah. Just destroying the whole swamp. Win. Dragonheart looks intimidating. It's so weird. The Dragonheart has spikes all over it. Like, does the spikes not damage his internals? I don't really need this item, I just want it. I can. Monster Hunter is big on different body parts having different qualities. Makes sense. It's another one of these silly flowers, purple item flower things again. Alright, time to go fight Margaret. And then go through the castle behind him. You know, the one that we bypassed before. Alright, and... yeah, we're ready to go. Give it a shot. Yeah, Monster Hunter never grabbed me. I've watched other people play it a little bit just to sort of get a feel for what it's like, and it seems like you have to spend a hell of a long time fighting one big creature a lot of the time. Which is the point of the game, but it just makes it not really exciting to me, you know? About 1,000. Okay, this will be a bit of overkill, but at least we can buy a level up before we go in. And risk less rune loss this way. Yeah, we can summon a helper. You know, I can do it once without, just so we can see what this guy's like. Old Man Margaret.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Tricky timing on his attacks. Really varies it up the amount of delay on each hit. Kind of like those Misbegotten I was talking about before. Oh, you missed.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must put these foolish ambitions to rest.
Did better than I expected, though.
He laid the smack us down.
Huh? What's that?
I said he laid the smack us down.
He did. How's it going, sir?
Alright.
Alright, I think I'm gonna bring out the puppers for this one.
Puppers.
Get him, puppers.
Bite his balls.
Nibble his bum. They don't do much damage, but they are a good distraction.
His butt and make him feel like
Sometimes he'll aim his attacks at them instead of me. It gives me a bit of an opening.
Thou art of passing skill.
Nice little flanking bonus, you know? Ooh, I almost rolled off the cliff.
Man, it ain't good.
There we go. My poppers! Now we can see why I wanted to beef up so much before I fought this guy.
Yeah.
Even with a ridiculously strong weapon at this point in the game, he's still a challenge. There we go. Talisman pouch.
Small.
Oh.
Going off on a little tangent there.
Well, I said I used the Final Fantasy victory tune, but I was like, oh, wrong one.
Close enough. Alright, now we can equip the Raise Faith thingy. Actually,
Speaking of
goes
that,
up by 5. Nice.
I've been
Yes.
getting back into that.
Into what?
Final Fantasy 14.
14's okay.
I finished my first dungeon. Played with all NPCs, but I came through it.
I like the fact that they give you that option. And they're not as good as human players could be, but
Yeah.
they're good
Oh.
enough.
Problem is, that dungeon is so damn dark. You can't
Sastasha?
sometimes. Yeah.
I assume? Because that's the
And
first
trying-
one. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm clicking and trying to click and click to fight somebody. It won't let me do anything and realize I'm clicking on one of my teammates.
Try using tab instead. If you use tab, it'll cycle through targets in front of you.
Uh,
Usually starting with the closest one. Actually, I should
yeah.
spend level up before I wander in there.
They're so close together. Probably if I change my angle, which I know I can do, use if I with a left click, I know I can do that. Like left click and move the mouse will let me do that. I don't. Oh, also
I usually don't
hey,
either.
play also help me, take the place of the Q and E buttons, which I keep forgetting to have.
But yeah, try tab if people are getting in the way.
Yeah.
You there? Come over
But
here, would you?
anyways, finish that. Now
You're
I'm about to start my
tarnished,
next
aren't
dungeon.
you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle.
In a second here. Well, actually, let me set up
It's
the share in a
tightly
second for you.
guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success.
Alright, 1 second here.
Yep.
Alright, there you go.
Right.
But yeah, this guy is not lying. You can ask him to get the guards to just open this main gate here.
Yeah.
Because he's basically the gatekeeper of the place, but he's kind of shifty as well. You can ask him to just open this up, but it's hard to see. But those guys back there, there's like 5 or 6 guys with ballistas aimed at the gate back there.
Oh, man.
If you walk in the front gate, you become a pincushion.
Yeah. That's
So we go this
gatekeeper.
way instead.
Ooh. I'd say the gatekeeper is like Zool.
Yeah. So you
It
still
don't
playing
look
monk
like-
then, or?
I'm kind of switching. I've been playing rogue for a while. I didn't
Or I guess
play
I should say
monk.
pugilist.
Yeah,
okay,
no,
you were doing rogue, yeah.
right. And I've so about to start my next dungeon, the Tamtara Deepcroft.
Mm-hmm.
This to
It's kind of a
finish
cool place.
Fire in the Gloom.
And you'll have one other one to do right after that, because they do this thing where when you do your first dungeon, you got to do 3 in a row, and it's 1 in each city's regions.
Oh yeah, well these are one of those. So my next one will be Call of the Forest, or no, Call of the Desert. We're done Call of Forest.
Yeah, Call of the Desert, and then you're going to have to go into a place called the Copperbell Mines outside
Right.
of
Yeah, into a copper hell, and then finally, that finally bring me to where I wanted to be the whole time, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when I finished, I can start. What is it?
I don't know.
Shoot, I'm trying to remember. Use retainers,
Ah,
so I can start selling stuff on the marketplace.
have you seen these bird enemies before here?
Let's see.
They have swords for feet.
Okay.
Check out this crazy
Why
shit.
not?
Prosthetic swords where their feet should be.
Sure. Not
And they're very good with them, too.
may be good for them.
No, but clearly they've had them for a while, because they're pretty well used to them at this point.
Trying to perch somewhere, trying to feed themselves.
Yeah, I don't know how they do those things.
As always, the funny thing about what was that? The Marvel villain Razor Fist. He's got swords for hands.
I always knew that YouTuber would become a villain one of these days.
Well, that's where he took the. I'm sure that's where he took the name from. But this character has swords in place of hands, and we always made the. A lot of people made the joke, how does he feed himself? How's he go to the bathroom?
Was his name Edward by any chance?
No. But he did proceed. When did he first show up? I know.
I stole one of their swords.
He first showed up in the pages of Master of Kung Fu back in the 70s.
Of course, there's a Smithing Stone 3 in here. Why wouldn't there be?
Ah. Marvel. Let's see. Let's see. He first showed up in 1975. Master of Kung Fu for 29.
I think I might. Did I miss anything over here? No. Okay. Watch your step out here.
Mm. It's the ghost of Teddy.
I don't get it.
There was this YouTube channel, and this lady had these Oriental short hairs, very distinctive looking cats. And the main star was one named Teddy, and I swear when he spoke, it wasn't a meow. It sounded like like somebody honking a bicycle horn.
Oh, okay.
And then like extra long honk sound on it. It almost sounded a lengthened version of Teddy. I said, "It's the ghost of Teddy."
I was gonna say, I don't see any ghost cats anywhere. What are you talking about?
Teddy passed away last month, regrettably.
I'm looking at this ruin here, and I don't know if I've been down there before.
Of course,
or even how I would get there. Maybe it's here? Or is it this? I wonder if there's anything over there, or if you can even get there. I'm most curious. And in Souls game tradition, we will roll through all the barrels and boxes. As you do. I'm gonna sneak up on this guy because I can. Sneak, 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 sneak. There you go, buddy.
Ain't the sneaky man.
Actually, he might end up seeing me because I have no idea what his full walking path is like.
Oh, by the way, got a new game yesterday for the Switch.
Uh-huh.
I'm pronouncing Valakia, Reign of Dragon.
Oh, I don't know that one. Is it any good?
It's pretty good. It's very much a Castlevania style platformer.
Take that. Storage room.
I had it on my wish list for. I saw it was also available for the Switch. I think the Steam version was like $20. It was $15 for the Switch version. They had it on sale yesterday for $4, so you know I got it.
Ah. But you haven't answered if it's any good or not.
I like it. I mean, I haven't got very far along it because I'm still learning. But yeah, it's good.
Cool.
So your typical, like, you know, run and slash platformer. Like I said, it's definitely a Castlevania style.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, I think there was some kind of thing that actually crossed over. What was that other game?
Dead Cells?
No. The. Oh God, what was the name of it? Bloodstained.
Ah. So what about it?
I think there was some kind of crossover thing with Bloodstained. I'm not sure. I'm trying to find out more about it. It comes from Megami Games, their only game apparently. Retro style action platformer shooter game features a cast of professional voice actors. Let's see. Let's see. The game includes loads of bonus content, as well as unlockable official crossover content from Bloodstained. Yeah. Can't wait to get that. Just trying to learn the platformer and stuff like that, and not just complete, you know, without getting just seriously killed.
I mean, if you're gonna put on a kilt, you should be serious about it.
Aye.
Hey.
Like the guy, you could get very seriously killed.
Especially if you go to Scotland.
As we just only
Speaking
lightly
of Scotland,
killed
hi Jer, how you doing?
Oh, it's to Scotland. Nice.
He doesn't live in Scotland, but his family comes from there.
Mine too.
There you go. You're practically brothers.
Wait. Let's go get past.
Yes.
Have you ever seen? Okay, have you ever seen the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer?
Of course. Classic.
Yeah, love it. His dad and this wall of famous Scottish people. It's got fucking Sean Connery, Tina Easton, the Bay City Rollers.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point he puts on the record player, start playing Saturday night.
You know,
I
it's
do
kind of
like-
ironic because
Yeah.
the man himself belongs on that list, but he's the actor in the movie, so he can't be
Yeah.
on there.
That reminds me of okay. I was looking at some there. There was a. You saw that new the new guy is gonna play the Doctor and Latva.
No idea.
Oh well. Anyways, yeah. There, Sylvester McCoy, the seventh Doctor, put out a little video congratulating him and getting the role and welcome to.
Well, McCoy does have experience being a doctor after all.
That was the thing, inviting says you're having a happy family, will be facing many trials and dangers and dangerous enemies such as the Daleks, the Suntarans, the Weeping Angels. Now, yes, the critics.
Most dangerous of them all.
So once again, congratulations. Hope you enjoy it. And then he ends with another Scot. It's like another Scotsman. Hey.
Hmm.
And I had to look up how many. Another
David
one.
Tennant playing the next Doctor? Didn't he already play one of them?
Well, okay, okay. Listen, Jodie Whittaker, at the end of her last episode, regenerates into David Tennant, and he's looking like what? So I guess that'll lead into the new series.
He's like, didn't I already do this?
Yeah. So that's where they left the cliffhanger. They left us on. Looking up, and they said other Scottish actors who played the Doctor.
So is this
Capaldi,
the first time that the Doctor has regenerated back into a previous version of himself, then?
Regenerated into? Yes. Now, he's met other different versions of himself in... It used to be as a head...
So I don't know Doctor Who stuff. When a Doctor regenerates into a new version of himself,
yeah,
does the old version of himself continue to exist as no longer the Doctor anymore, or what?
No, but since he travels through time and space, it is possible
he does
to
it
meet
in that way. Okay,
right. Other versions of himself. There was a couple other people showed up, supposed to be the Doctor, later regenerations for a special episode here and there. But this is the first time he just straight up regenerated as a past version of himself.
strange.
Yeah. Now, like I said, Scottish actors who play the Doctor, of course, Peter Capaldi is one of them. David Tennant's Scottish. David Tennant was Sylvester McCoy, the new guy. So that's just 4 of them. Other Scottish actors who have been in Doctor Who, of course, Karen Gillan, who played playing Amy Pond alongside the 11th Doctor, and John Barrowman, who played the character on Captain Jack Harkness on both Doctor Who and Torchwood.
Same character in both? Like they're the same universe?
Yeah, Torchwood was a spin-off of Doctor Who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tennant was one of the most popular ones, right?
Yeah. Ooh, the Jackson.
Calm down, sir.
How would you react to somebody?
I keep getting the names mixed up. Which one? Who played the version of the Doctor that had the famous "Fezzes are cool now" thing?
Oh, that was Matt Smith.
Matt Smith. So like I said, I've never really watched the show, but I know little bits and pieces that people show me sometimes. He was my favorite Doctor that I've seen.
Yeah, he. Let's see. I know David Tennant wore the suit with the sneakers and the 3D glasses.
I remember seeing that image before. I don't think I've seen any bits that had him in it.
Chris Eccleston, who I thought got a raw deal out of the whole thing, got 1 season and that was it. He had the cool look with the leather jacket.
Yeah.
Had the famous line, fantastic. I mean, the first thing after he saved the Rose from the Autons, and after he got out of the building, he's like, oh, didn't get your
Was
name.
best. Wait a minute. Was David Tennant the 10th Doctor?
Yes.
No. I wonder if they did that on purpose.
Probably not.
No, it's funny lineup though. Also, hello Kai. Happy beer day. Slash family birthday.
It's like, I'm the Doctor. Run for your life. That was his overwhelming line.
Clinkies. Happy
Clink.
drinkage to all. As I celebrate beer day with the traditional shot of V8, as one should expect, obviously. What else would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot. Oop. Happy beer day. Okay, there we go. I think I can level up now. Root beer? That would also be a good choice, but I don't have any, I don't have any diet root beer lying around, and I'm trying to avoid the sugars, you know. Being the old man that I is. So I have the magic shotgun spell, but I don't do intelligence stat stuff, so I won't be using that.
I have some dark rum today,
Start getting endurance up a little bit, I think.
Why did I type that? I'm on the voice chat.
I don't know.
I said I bought some dark rum today. Gonna make some more zombies.
Zombie.
It was a tasty drink.
I hope it drinks better than she sings. Heyo.
Hey. Oof. Now I'm just trying to walk.
So not only do these birds have swords for feet, but they've also learned how to throw explosives at people.
Explosion!
Which is the first time I came into this area, that was a very nasty surprise, because one of them at least one or two of them pop out of nowhere. So if you don't know to expect them, you're just exploding before you even know what's going on.
Yep.
Very nasty. It's a punk song, you don't expect singing from those? Well, I don't know. I expect something better than dissonant screeching, at least. Although now that I've said that, I suppose I shouldn't be expecting that, should I? I mean, Jerry, your hot chocolate fits just as well as my V8 does. So, whatever. I was trying to have a sippy sip of my potion, but it was too slow. I got bird sorted. The Aviator's cover. Oh, I should listen to that. I don't think I've heard that. What's the kind of view we get from here? Oh, there's a image of the yard tree. I love the yard tree. It's actually much farther away than this makes it look. It is in that direction. Let's see. The yard tree is actually up around here. So actually, I don't know. That might actually be it. It just looks closer than it seems to because of how ridiculously massive the damn thing is.
I'll take them together. Maybe closer than here.
Yep. I like how they also leave a bunch of extra explosives lying around the place. So not only are you having an exploding barrel chucked at you, but it's going to set off other ones near it too. So you get combo explosions.
I'm gonna Donkey Kong your ass.
Donkey Kong wishes he had all these exploding barrels, not just regular ones.
Well, remember, some of those could catch fire.
True. Although around here, you know, our favorite Kong around here is Doki Doki Kong.
Mm-hmm. And no huge glowing hammer to save you.
I'm surprised they didn't incorporate the hammer into more of the other Mario games. Oh, he blew himself up this time, sucker. Like, it was in Mario RPG, but I think that was really about it for the most part.
Yeah, now they got the, what was it called? Oh, what's the, was it the star or the flower? I think it was the, what?
You're really muffled again.
I was wondering, was it this?
There you go.
It's been so long since I played Super Mario Brothers. Was it the star or the flower that, like, made him glow and then run fast and he could made him invulnerable for about 30 seconds.
That's the star. Although,
yeah.
I don't think it actually made you run any faster, but you tended to choose to run as fast as you could so that you can make the most use of it.
Right. So that reminded me, it's like, you know, if you got that, maybe that's the one they had in place of the hammer.
I mean, basically.
Ah, nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger is the name. A sorcerer, as you might have guessed.
Russia, I love your bonbons.
Here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with tarnished hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind. I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then. I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical battle arts. Would you care to learn one? As a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
So yeah, you can get a few weapon arts here that are related to magic, if that's the sort of thing you're going for. Like this one lets you shoot a little laser beam out of your weapon, for example.
It lets you go pew pew.
Pew pew.
Oh no!
Why go pew pew when you can blast people with the flames of raw madness shot out of your eyeballs?
Yeah. Get.
If your spellcasting is not risking you going insane when you use it, then what's the point?
Oh, there it went. I lost my Captain America mug finally.
How?
It fell off the counter, hit the floor, and broke into 3 pieces.
Well, it's
It's
not sturdy enough to deserve the name, then, is it?
Oh well, I might go back to where I got it tomorrow and see if they have any more.
Sneak up on these guys. These guys with the big shields are kind of a pain in the butt to fight. So therefore, let us claim an advantage at the beginning of the fight, shall we? Excuse me, I'm just gonna sneak past you and backstab the guy in front of you while you go, what the fuck's going on? Surprise!
Motherfucker.
Because this guy's wearing heavy armor, we can't stagger him with hits, so you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, I took a hit there that I didn't need to, but it was only a small hit. My health regen will take care of that. See you down there. You're saying?
I said, I guess I pull out the old German mug for now. It's the only one that can hold as much coffee as the Captain America one did.
Is it a mug or a stein?
It looks kind of like a small stein. Doesn't have the flip-up lid, but It holds about to about the 4-cup line on the coffee maker, same as that one did. It's my biggest coffee mug.
There you go. So one funny thing this game does is, I don't know if you were here at the beginning there last. At the beginning of the game, there's a boss fight that you're destined to lose because it's way too strong for you. But then when you die, you get a cutscene and it sends you on to the rest of the game like it's supposed to happen.
Oh yeah.
But that creature that does that, it's one of these things. There's one down here. We don't have to fight this one.
Yeah.
But it's this there, and this one's you can actually fight it for real this time.
Oh. That's good.
It's one of those things where why they keep talking about grafting in this place. These guys got like 6 arms or something ridiculous.
Right.
He's very strong. But at least we're not a complete newbie at this point in the game, so there's at least a small chance.
Yeah.
Still a lot stronger than us, though. Sneak, 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 sneak. Excuse me, sir, you dropped something. I believe it is your blood.
Yeah.
Mimic's Veil. So that's a little item we can use to disguise yourself as a nearby object.
Yep.
Or play prop hunt with people in Elden Ring. Gotcha. Excuse me, my soup was cold. How dare you? I wonder if I can kill this guy with my frenzy flame. Ah. Just looking at you, kid. Slightly too far away. I'm worried to try it any closer to him, though, is the problem. Hey, I can choose in here. Ah, a little moment of madness for me, but that's alright. Yeah! That's your bitch. Take that. Look at this big guy.
I had the mic off. I was running some water. Didn't want to get picked up.
This is appreciated.
Yeah. Cooking some rice to go along with dinner.
So have you seen any ads for this game? It's called Crime Boss or something like that. It's like a GTA type of thing.
No, I don't think I have.
But it's got a bunch of big name actors in it. I don't know how they landed such big actors, but like they got like Danny Glover and shit in there, and Vanilla Ice and Chuck Norris. But the silly thing is, they're really leaning into the Chuck Norris jokes. Like his character is called the Sheriff, and he's basically it's like his character from that Texas Ranger show, practically.
Oh yeah, right. I think I found it.
But they're also leaning into the idea that
yeah, here it is. Ooh,
I saw the most recent ad for it. It looks like they're taking the Chuck Norris jokes and making them literal. Like,
Yeah.
at one point he's doing push-ups, and every time he pushes himself up, the whole earth shakes, and people are like stumbling around him.
Yeah.
Because he's not pushing himself up; he's pushing the earth down.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And then he throws the basketball, and it flies off into orbit.
Of course. I see it. I see, yep, there's Chuck Norris, Will Knight, Danny Glover, Kim Basinger, Michael Madsen, Danny Trejo. Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty damn sweet.
Do I have any of these? Where's key items? I have 2.
Nice.
I only need 1.
Let's see.
I don't know if I want anything that's in here, though. Yeah, I'll leave that.
And apparently they don't. Well, one Game Informer didn't like it. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
My understanding is it's a completely ridiculous game, but the gameplay itself is kind of fun. Or at least that's what I've heard people say.
Oh, it's an Epic game, so. Yeah.
Like, it's made by Epic, or just produced
I don't know
by?
if it's made by them, or no, I think it's though it's a Epic. If you're gonna play it on PC, you can only get it through Epic.
I mean, I might try it if they give it for free at some point.
Yeah, they what is it?
So here's a courtyard that we saw from above when I was looking around. Also, a lot of arrows pointed at me right now, so I'm just going to run around the side.
Run away,
Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Away.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
No one shot at me.
Excuse me.
Come
Excuse me.
Come here. So, yeah, well, I mean, what was that game? Sifu finally is finally available.
Finally what?
Available through Steam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
an
Epic exclusives are usually temporary.
Right, it's gonna be usually at least a year.
Yeah. It's usually exactly a year.
Yeah, so
Roundabouts.
about this, not long after it was available on Switch.
Yeah, I haven't played that one, but I've heard it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But also very good if that's your kind of thing.
Yeah.
Martial arts simulation stuff.
Ooh. That's a big miracle
That's a big
boss.
boy.
Ooh, that's a big boy too. Bad doggy. Magma roll up news.
Souls game dog enemies are infamously overpowered in a sense.
Fucking hell, Hassan chop.
They attack. they dodge so well and they attack so fast that it makes them very dangerous. Especially as like a companion to something else bigger.
Okay.
They make great flanking partners. Continue to avoid the big guy over there. Ow.
Oh!
Ah.
Okay. When you're done with this, I have a question.
That might take a minute, so go ahead and ask.
Well, it's about FF14, so I was doing getting some levels on Culinarian.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, I thought, oh, well, if I get in a dungeon, I'm probably going to need some food to regain health. Well, apparently it doesn't work like that.
Nope, it doesn't do that. It gives you stat bonuses, is what it does.
Yeah.
And a small XP bonus, but only 3%.
Then again, HP, if you can recover HP
Haha.
quicker than in other games.
Yeah, the passive health regen is pretty decent. So you don't really need it for that. Dogs are our boss's best friend. Well, Capra Demon from Dark Souls 1 would definitely agree with that statement.
I was thinking that I wonder if you could lead him in, if you could use those fire guns, lead him into the courtyard and shoot him yourself.
I can fire them, but I can't aim them, so I'd have to lure him directly in front of them.
Right.
It's not worth it. I'm just trying to clear out everybody else first. Also, that last dodge was split second. Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Oh, wait, there's another guy. Oh yeah, the guy up in there. Get rid of that guy. Who's up in this little guardhouse over here. So I'm not getting sniped while I'm fighting the big boy.
Right.
Which I think there might be one on the other side too. I'll fight him, but not until everybody else is out of the way. Oh wait, it wasn't this side. This guy's still napping. Well, he's napping forever now.
Hey, I was thinking I wrote.
I think it's the guy on this side, because the guy on this side was awake.
Yep. Me? Okay.
No? Not this side. Well, who the hell was shooting at me then?
Okay, let's get this stuff out.
Somebody alive somewhere. Oh, there you are.
Who's alive? There's not one of you dead.
Oh, and there's one here too. Alright.
Okay.
Actually, I was wrong. You can't fire these things at all.
I was like trying to grab my one bottle of this special rum I've got, Captain Morgan Cannon Blast. It's got a round bottle, almost like a cannonball.
Uh-huh.
It also looks like those kind of round rum bottles that they had Pirates of the Caribbean. So when trying to step around something, I kind of had twisted it. It's like I look like I'm doing the Captain Jack bow with the rum bottle in hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Character.
yeah. Oh, where's the rum going?
Man, I hate these things.
Okay.
Now, another funny thing this game does is they have this kind of treasure hunt thing with these paintings. Do you see this how this painting's glowing?
Yep.
If I examine it, I get a copy of it into my inventory.
Yeah. Nice.
And what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to go to the spot in the world. Like, imagine, looking at this painting, imagine where you think the painter is standing when he painted this. To get this view, where he saw this, right?
Right.
I have to go to that spot where the painter was. And there'll be some kind of treasure there. Nice. So you have to kind of figure out where these viewpoints are, and there's one or two of them I've never figured out. I think I might know where this one is, though.
Kind of like doing treasure trails in RuneScape.
Actually, I think this might be the one I mentioned last time we were playing when I was on this island.
Yeah.
I think that view is of these cliffs around here.
Okay.
I would like to know more about this cannonball that comes in a cannonball-shaped bottle.
Look it up. It's called Captain Morgan Cannon Blast.
Oh, now we have an evolution of the swordfoot bird. It is a swordfoot bird with a flamethrower mask.
Ooh.
And a lot more health. That is a weird contraption.
Mm-hmm.
Also a very dangerous burb. Another one. Hello, burb.
Burb.
Burb is the word.
Burb. Nutty, what are you doing there?
A little warning, like right before they breathe fire, there's like, you hear like a little flint noise and like a shower of sparks. It's like he's got a little flint and tinder in his hood.
Yeah. The wrath of Nutty.
fun detail. Yeah?
I haven't watched Girly in a while.
Me neither, but that's because I'm usually at work or streaming when she is going now. Because my schedule changes.
Lord Nothington. Or as I call it that time, I said, look after your feathery child.
Swordfoot, flamethrower, and massacre. I sense a bored warlock is afoot. Well, he might be afoot, but the birds aren't anymore.
I think that was I think the first comment I think you ever saw me make. It was one on one of her streams. Y'all reacted to it. And she was trying to deal with Nettie, and I asked, how's he go with dumplings?
Was your choice of
Oh, that sounds like you.
Yep.
Hey, lady.
Hey,
Speaking of waifus in this game, I think this might be Kai's waifu for this game.
Well,
oh, dearie
who do we
me.
have here?
Let's see.
Tarnished, are you?
Strunk barbarian lady.
Clearly not one of Godric's
Oh.
lot. I am Nefeli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my
Tarnished
father.
and warrior.
How utterly repellent this is. This grafting.
I think
of
mine
Godric's
is,
illicit
I
sword
can't remember her name. I
has
had to look it
tainted
up.
the very winds.
She's the commander of Limsa.
You mean Oh,
Red again,
you're
lady.
talking about Final Fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
I was talking about this game.
I was saying my waifu, though, is her.
Like, just overall forever from everything?
Pretty much.
If you intend
Of
to
all the
challenge Godric,
game
ask
waifus
the
I've
Father
seen.
the
Whirlwind?
wicked and foul with his deeds.
Yep.
I'm certain Father would permit me aid the fight.
I think she'd be wild in bed.
Mm-hmm. She's definitely the top. I'm just gonna say now.
She is definitely a top.
I'm just gonna concede that now.
She is 5,000% made of sass.
Yeah. I'm just gonna concede that now. She's top.
All right, I need to borrow your giant troll thing, guys. Well, first I'm gonna let him step on you. Don't do that. That works. All right, sir, come here. I have a task for you in this direction. Sir, follow me. I need you to do something for me. Over here. Almost there. Come on. So once in a while you come across these statues that have a little glowing split on them like this.
Yeah.
You need a very large creature to smash it open for you, which he just did actually with that ranged attack.
Oh, good.
Which I wasn't expecting. Usually I lure him over here to have him smash it with his fist or foot, but the shout attack will do the job, that's fine. Alright, thank you. You may retire now.
Remember the game Ragnarok?
I'm gonna need a reminder.
There's a MMORPG, I think it was made in Korea. And you had all
Ragnarok Online, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that one, it's been a while.
Never played it.
Yeah,
I'm aware of its existence.
Alright, I think I got as far as trying to play the, Taekwondo Master. I was telling somebody, what was it, the 3 stages of life? This radio station's playing my song, this bar is playing my song, and it's like this grocery store is playing my song.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I wasn't quite there yet.
Waifus, actually. Kai, who is your Final Fantasy XIV waifu so far? For me, I think it's probably the girl from the, you have to play the Arcanist quest line.
Yeah.
There's this absolutely adorable Makote nerd lady, arcanist.
There's one. While she's not my waifu, it's definitely there's definitely a ship there. The head of the Rogues Guild.
I didn't know you liked him that much.
And the what do you call the yellow coat commander in the
yeah.
area? They're always arguing with each other. So it's like,
those two at the very least are hate fucking.
No, it's like what? It's like what you two just fuck already.
Right? They want to, for
Yeah.
sure. Also from the Rogues Guild, Vikeb the Stray.
Yeah.
Probably second place waifu for me.
Yeah.
She is absolute hottie.
Oh, there we go. Okay. 56. All right.
Possibly also Nanamo. Sultana is also a cutie.
Yep.
That boss has definitely been taking lessons from Isaac Clarke. I agree. He's got the Isaac Clarke style stomps. Hi, little guys. Uh-oh. You woke up Daddy.
Go.
Excuse me, I have to beat up this jar.
Yep.
Okay, I just want to point out that big splorch that just happened when I shattered it. And now I'm going to pick up a living jar shard which has bits of goop and blood stuck to it.
Yep.
As part of this game's lore is they have these living jars. And they are filled with the mortal remains of dead warriors.
Captain Malala, that's the Yellow Jacket commander's name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Jackie and Malala.
Living jars full of dead people's meat.
Oh.
Oh, now he'll never earn his master's gratitude. Larson, are you gonna let Mnemonic Overload here out-pun you like that?
I understood that.
Back to this spot down here. I don't think I can open this from this side, though, can I? Yeah, okay. That was jarring. All right, Larson, that's better.
Yep.
We've got a proper pun-off happening now.
So I have, for Rogue's Quest, I finished Slave to the Code. That's the last one I can do until level 20. And that's the one
I like
where
the leader of the Rogues Guild. He's got a fun personality to him.
So basically, Malala has thrown down the gauntlet to Jackie, who...
Jack.
Oh, I don't know if
think
it's
you're supposed to
Jackie, Shock, or whatever.
I mean, I don't know for sure, but I don't think you're supposed to pronounce the E.
So she's throwing down the gauntlet and basically find some kind of lost or stolen treasure. And whoever finds it first, I forget what Ian really said what they have to do, but basically if she finds it first, he has to dissolve the Rogues Guild.
If I remember correctly, I believe that if they find it first, she has to publicly thank the Rogues Guild and stop harassing them or something like that.
Yeah, so, like I was saying, it's like, oh, would you two just get a rope?
I know, right?
That's some fan art I gotta work on. Although drawing Lalafell in any situation like that is always risky.
Gotta make sure they're more in down than they actually are, so that there's no doubt as to what you're actually drawing.
Right.
So nobody thinks it's the other thing that it could possibly be.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely doesn't stop people from trying though, because I've seen a lot of Tataru artwork out there before. I think she's the most frequently looted of the Lalafels.
Yeah.
Also, I'm definitely enjoying this pun war going on in chat right now.
We'll be meeting. Oh, I'll be meeting her at some point. Tataru, because she works at the headquarters of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which is what I'm working towards.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Larson, I mentioned how I had the ingredients together for the San Fran noodles. I got some shrimp for it, if you're curious.
Who's the other one that's, oh yeah, another famous Lalafell, I guess, Nanamo.
Yeah, I mentioned her.
I heard Tataru, I didn't mention here. Sorry,
Well, I
I
mentioned her a little while before that.
Ah.
She doesn't get looted as much.
Mm.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a loot of her. Which is probably for the best, because she's too much of a pure little cinnamon bun for that.
Yeah, and probably because, what's his name? If they did, I'm surprised that, what's his name, her protector,
You mean the general of her armies?
Raoban.
Yeah, the literal general of her armies.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's the Sultana.
Mm.
I mean, I ship those two together, personally.
Mm. Yeah.
Snow
It's like, if
disagrees
anything,
with me, but I ship them.
yeah, if anything. No nudes. Ah ha ha.
Yeah, what the hell, I'll explore this area a little bit. There's a boss at the end of this direction that I do not want to fuck with right now.
Yep.
But I can go up to before that. A little bit. Out of range. I think I woke up the other one, though. That's at least a partial victory. Hey, get back up here, or what? Can't fly this high? Alright, fine.
Well, I gotta say one thing. I have finally found something close enough to, authentic Chinese takeout curry.
Oh?
Like, if you ever get Chinese takeout, have the curry and
Some nice
onion.
curries.
Yeah, like the general Chinese takeout curry, whatever meat with onion. It's good. I love it. And
Yeah, onion, carrot, mushrooms.
yeah, it's pretty. You know, a lot of time it's just onion. You know. But you can put whatever in it. And I think I've found a recipe that matches it perfectly, and it's pretty easy to do. You just need some curry powder, turmeric, and some chicken broth, and a little cornstarch for a thickener.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. And then whatever meat And veggies you're gonna put in it.
Sounds about right.
Oh yeah, I love that stuff. It's delicious. And in fact, it's so good. I often like most things I'll like eat part and save the rest for later, but I'll end up eating the entire order I get with that stuff. And I'll pay for it later. I'll be like, oh, that was a bad decision.
Worth it though.
There's a food baby on the way.
Gross.
Yeah.
Big brown one.
Not
Big brown log of a food baby.
Oh, would these be the ROUSs?
I don't believe they exist. Look, you
Wow.
can't prove it. There's nothing there.
Yeah. 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 That is the thing about that in what was it? In RuneScape. Giant rats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always talk rat meat. Which basically for the most part, unless it's a specific thing in a recipe, works just like beef. Making stews and stuff.
So down there is where the boss is, and yeah, I'm not going down there right now.
It's pretty much.
I don't think I can handle that guy. Let me think. Where's the best spot to go now? Secluded cell, I think.
But a lot of the time, after you cook, whether it's beef, rat meat, or bear meat, after that it just shows cooked meat, and that's it.
Meat. The meat. Yeah, I think I've been everywhere in the castle now, so it's boss time. And we can recruit some help. From Lady Snoo Snoo here.
Snoo.
Not to be confused with Lady Snoo. That's totally different. Alright, everybody say hello to Godric the Grafted.
Mighty dragon. Thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights.
1, 2, 3.
That's too many fingers, sir.
Oh, that's an AI art for you.
Yeah?
Oh, did you see Girly's AI art of herself?
Nope.
Yeah, it was on Twitter.
Oh no, wait. Yes, I did.
And I said, be careful you don't get a 6th finger or an extra ear.
I mean, this is Girly we're talking about. If she came out as an Eldritch Abomination, I think she'd be happy with that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Eldritch art. I've seen, I mean, not Eldritch art, see, maybe think AI art, like you see somebody's got like an extra finger on their hand.
I know.
Or there's a cat girl had a 2 years never possession. So yeah, that's Yikes. Yes. That's some General Grievous shit going on there.
Oh yeah. He's incredibly Grievous. And he just chopped his own hand off. Because that's a natural thing to do in the middle of a fight. Chop your own hand off.
I'm planning on doing something with that.
Oh, he's gonna. You know, this would be a great time to finish murdering him. I don't know why we're standing here.
Lend me thy strength.
Mark will pull you up.
So that was weird.
Damn.
Hell of an opening move, isn't it? Stop it. Fucking hell. I had no chance to get away from that.
Yep.
Actually, Marco Polo would be a great name for a chicken recipe. I like that. Yogurt marinade has with spices? Ooh. That sounds good. I think I'll save the wolves for phase 2, maybe. Come on, Nefelli, over this way. And puppets. Oh, they didn't last long. Now he's doing fire wind. Uh-oh. Yeah. Come on, Nefelli. Last it out a little bit longer. No. Oh. He's dead. Doing me now. Flat ground for this, shall we? Stay the fuck away from that. It's spicy in here. Almost had it, but not quite. I'll give it another couple tries, but we can always come back later. If necessary. Plus, I don't remember how many runes I dropped in here. Alright, so we've learned that the puppers are crap in Phase 2. Actually, wait, I have a better idea. I have another summon I could be using. Forgot that entirely. 1350 runes. I kind of don't want to lose that, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Shots. That wolf has got 1 hit point now. Doesn't have much time left. Aha! But I berserk moded through it. High five, Nefeli. High five.
We'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of cold.
Yeah, we get it. You like gold. Calm down.
Gold.
Now, Remembrance of the Grafted. Anybody who's familiar with Souls games will know that in most of these games, you can make special weapons based on bosses you've beaten before.
Yeah.
So we can actually get his dragon head fist if we want.
Nice.
Obviously, it'll be smaller for us, but we can get that. Okay, also, switch this to the Spirit Jellyfish. I should have been using her instead. She's actually pretty durable. She was better for that boss, but I forgot that I had her. Alright, level up. Endurance.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing
Gatekeeper
me
again.
about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug. Feel it. Feel it. Feel my bloody wrath.
Yeah, you really taught him, buddy.
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Yeah. You tell him, buddy. Now, think with this guy. There's an interesting thing that happens in this game that only ever happens in this castle. A lot of players have been going through this place, and they've realized that whenever they die, and they go back to pick up their runes, the number of runes they get back is a little bit smaller than it was before they died. Like, there's a little bit of runes missing every time they die and recover their runes back. It just keeps going down.
Yeah.
Turns out there's been somebody following them around and stealing some of their runes before you can recover them. And it's this guy. Die, thief!
I'm free.
I guess he didn't get a...
What?
He was only worth 200 there, but I don't know if he steals runes from you from this boss. But if you die in the castle in general, he does. But then if you kill him, you get them all back. Also, we get a ball bearing from him, which means we can give that to the ball bearing people in Round Table Hold. And then they will sell the stuff that he sells. So his function as a shop has not been lost. Not that I really wanted anything he had, but if I ever want to buy a cestus, I still can.
Yeah.
Look at me. I am Godric now. I feel like that girl. What was that show with the chicks who sat in the huge chair? Children's show.
Oh.
It's like that.
I'm trying to think. Oh, thinking not the big comfy couch, was it?
No, it was a chair. It was like an armchair or something.
Only two things that come to mind when I think of girl in
That's
a
a
big
funny
chair.
looking grape, isn't it?
Ew.
Anybody want to eat that?
Anyone wants to eat it? Say, anyone who wishes to eat it, say aye.
Oh. I see what you did there.
Someone can.
Somebody can't anymore. Does look juicy and goopy. Alright, so this is how we're supposed to get into the Liurnia area. But of course I skipped it earlier, so... Here we are. Now there's a particular person I'm looking for that I need to give these grapes to. Quote-unquote grapes. For my frenzy ending, I think. I don't remember where to find her. I might need to look that up later. Oh wait, here she is. She moves around a lot though. I don't know where she goes each time. Hello, lady.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello, lady.
My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
Here you go.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
As you wish.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Lewd. Oh, hey, it's Buck.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You
Get out of
helped
here,
me
Dobby.
before and retrieved my sewing needle.
No, he's a sweet boy.
Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Actually, well, Dobby more Bartok.
I don't know what that is.
Do you ever see the animated movie Anastasia?
No.
Good movie.
Going so soon?
1997.
Please do be safe
Was it DreamWorks made it? It was Don Bluth. Wow.
I think it was in Russia or something, right? Or based in Russia?
Loosely based on the actual story of Anastasia, the girl was supposed to have come forward saying she was the survivor of the massacre of the Romanov family.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Meg Ryan voiced Anastasia. Christopher Lloyd was the voice of Rasputin.
Oh, well, that's an interesting choice.
Hank Azaria voiced this little bat who was a little companion to Rasputin named Bartok.
Okay. I find in those movies there's almost always like an animal companion in most of those films. For some reason. All right, let me see. I'm gonna look for this painting. So the painting looks like that. I think that's supposed to be Stormvale Castle in the distance.
In fact, I think
there.
It got a straight-to-video sequel centering around Bartok.
Oh, well, that must have been a terrible movie. This is probably over there somewhere, actually.
Let's see. Let's see. Average rating got it a B.
B for bad.
But anyways, it was the type of character Bartok was definitely that character reminded me of Bartok a bit.
Yeah. He did have a bit of a bat-like face. Okay. Let's see.
I remember when some guys were riffing the 1999 movie The Mummy. The character Benny, the guy whenever he was riffing, he'd do Benny with the voice of Bartok. Oh, boss, so glad you're back.
Here we are. So here's the painter that for this one. Found it. This is the point of view of the painting. We get Warhawk ashes. So now those birds with their legs chopped off and replaced with swords, we can summon one now.
Yay.
It's actually a pretty decent one. I may or may not level that up later. We'll see. Okay, so I've beaten Godric, I've beaten that. Oh, we need to do a thing here for the Great Rune. Where's the best spot to do that? Inside chamber.
Oh, you heard
the best teleport.
They're canceling this year's E3.
They might, yeah. People are wondering if they might be canceling all E3s, although they've already done that before, so that doesn't necessarily stick.
I mean, they didn't have one during like the first year of the lockdown, but they brought it back afterwards.
No, I'm talking about before that. Like years before that, they stopped doing E3 for a while.
Okay.
And then they brought it back. So who knows if this is going to stay away or not. Alright, so I'm going to have to fight my way back through this courtyard again because... so when you beat one of the major bosses in this game, such as Godric, you get... well, I don't know where it goes in my inventory. Here it is. You get a key item called a Great Rune. But it's inactive, so we have to go somewhere to reactivate it. And then when we do that, we can equip it. We can only have one Great Rune equipped at a time. And then, but if we do, we then use a Rune Arc, which is like a little piece of the Elden Ring itself. We consume one of those, and we activate the effect of the Great Rune, which gives you some sort of stat bonus that lasts until you die. believe Godric's gives you more maximum health. They're honestly not a very big bonus, but a bonus is a bonus, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm not going to piss off the ogre guy over there, but we'll kill everybody else. Just for our own safety.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like having 10 people with crossbows shoot me in the back when I go through this place. Various flamethrowers. Oh. Got a little red on you there, buddy. Alright. Surprise, motherfucker. Oh, right over his head. Alright, there's a couple guys with ballistas up there. That. Ah. Ow.
Hello.
Bro.
That was good. How's it going?
Star Wars treating you well? Finally?
Still trying to figure out. No, still trying to figure out.
Haven't got back in yet?
Nope, I haven't.
Shit. That sucks.
Yeah. That update really made everything not work for the game. Really annoying.
That does suck.
And they make it so you can't fucking contact them. That's what I hate about companies. They make it so you can't contact them.
Mm-hmm. They're just kind of like, we're going to say we're offering tech support, but we don't really want you to get through.
I don't have phone numbers for you to call anymore.
Ow.
Yeah. No phone numbers, just we'll have you we'll email you. It doesn't
Maybe.
help me converse with people.
We might email you.
Yeah. It's usually a week later.
Well, let's try this again.
I'm guessing you're having problems with the new Star Wars update?
I don't know, I haven't tried playing it. Yeah. Pissed off the big guy. Alright. Going back to reset. I'm not fucking with this guy right now.
What game are you playing?
Well, I'm playing the game that's on stream.
I haven't seen the stream. I just got on my computer.
Ah. Playing Elden Ring.
Ah.
Like yesterday. Not sure about tomorrow yet. Tomorrow is supposed to be Final Fantasy, but we'll see what happens.
Have you seen the new episode of The Mandalorian yet?
I haven't seen any episode of The Mandalorian ever.
Or did you see the season finale of Bad Batch?
I don't really watch anything, honestly.
Uh-huh.
I mean, YouTube stuff, but I don't watch like TV. I don't have Netflix or anything like that.
Shame on you.
I know, right?
Well, they showed a character from the show Rebels on this week's episode of Mandalorian. Zeb. He looked pretty good in live action form.
I thought it was fun when that last Star Wars game, the single-player game Fallen Order, they had Forrest Whitaker show up. I forget the character's name.
From Rogue One.
Well,
No,
he
from
was
Rebels.
before. Well, Saul Guerrero was back in the Clone Wars.
That's right. I think he was also in Rogue One, though, wasn't he? Yeah, Saw Gerrera.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when he dies. Is in Rogue One.
Yeah.
But I mean, you had him in Rebels, but he originally started off in the Clone Wars.
Oh.
In fact, they had him on the 2-part season finale of the Bad Batch.
What I was really funny about that? I'm trying to remember. The one episode of The Mandalorian when you've got Ahsoka Tano versus the Magistrate. You know what I'm talking about? Like she's getting she's the one she gets the Beskar spear from. Playing the Magistrate, if you're a martial arts enthusiast, as I am, that woman playing the Magistrate is Diana Inosanto. Father was Dan Inosanto, Filipino, a specialist in Filipino martial arts like Eskrima and Arnis and the like. And he was BFS with Bruce Lee. In fact, he helped him Bruce develop his style Jeet Kune Do. He showed up in a few movies, either with Bruce or with other people, but I thought, oh shit. Well, at least we got somebody that knows how to fight on screen.
Yeah?
And that was a great fight scene.
Yeah. The funny thing is, sorry, one second.
So yeah, here's all those ballistas I was mentioning earlier. They're aimed at the front gate.
Still love,
Oh, go ahead.
I still love the end fight sequence we did for that finale season of the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Between Ahsoka Tano and Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Because they actually had that one was actually rotoscoped. The one where they put dots on them and have them.
Mocap.
Motion capture?
Motion capture is basically modern day rotoscoping. Same difference. But yeah, they had who played Darth Maul in the prequels. Actually, doing the fighting for Darth Maul in that.
Oh shit! They actually got Ray Park. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. So that whole sequence where you see her and you see Ahsoka and Darth Maul fight, that was real.
Oh,
they were doing that. So that's why the fighting looks so damn good in that bit.
Yeah, I tell you one of my favorite parts. I've only seen clips of it, but the part where Mando and Bill Burr's character sitting there, and they were talking about Operation Cinder, and just
yes,
Bill has got a lot of emails and stuff from veterans, and they said, yeah, he perfectly relayed what. Basically, he's showing like PTSD look there, like when the guy is telling all like it's all glorious and everything, and this new thing's gonna make it look like a cakewalk, and he's looking like, motherfucker, I had my life fucked that day, and you're smiling about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he shoots him. But a lot of veterans said Bill captured it perfectly.
All right, jellyfish, let's fight.
Probably Bill's greatest acting performance, I guess.
In the season finale of two-part season finale of the Bad Batch, we had a bit with Krennic, the younger Krennic. But it's just also nice the head doctor for Mount Tantus. The way he's speaking like what's his name from Hitler's group of men, the guy who's big into eugenics.
Yeah.
He's speaking just like him with the cold-hearted use of the clone of solving the problem with the clone problem, and also working on research for cloning by basically experimenting on the clones. It's like, and just like cold-heartedly saying, it's like they're property of the Empire. They don't have a say. It's just like he's just so cold-heartedly saying this without any emotion whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's just like you knew they were mimicking him off of that, because that was one thing that Lucas did a lot of, was like when
Good job, jellyfish. High five.
When it came to the empires, like a lot of them were based off of the Nazi Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, case in point, the stormtroopers right there.
I need to spend some of these runes before I lose them.
Have you seen Andor yet?
No, I haven't.
I've only seen the one clip where the police chief is kind of like, they're in a brothel, which they're not supposed to, which we're not supposed to have. An expensive one, which they shouldn't be able to afford. Drinking Revnog, which they're not supposed to allow.
I don't see the problem here.
And both of them supposedly on the job, which is a dismissible offense.
They're just showing initiative.
In other words, like, yeah, you're trying to fight, like, out to try and get the guy who basically off two of our worst employees. Fuck that.
Now you just made me think of the Star Wars: The Old Republic now. There's a bit on Coruscant where a guy sends you to go free his wife because what he says is she was kidnapped by debtors to work at like as a dancer.
Oh, I remember that.
I still love that. I'm just like, you go there, it's like, no, I had to get away from him. Oh god.
Get the hell away from these freaking giant golems. Alright. So we gotta get up to this tower. Yeah, that moment when you're in a marriage so bad that you have to fake your own kidnapping just to get away from him.
Fake your own kidnapping and enjoy prostitution, just that's how bad the marriage was.
I mean, maybe she likes it. You know what they say? Get a job doing what you love and you never work another day in your life.
Well, she'll be working on her back every day of her life.
Yeah, but if she loves it, it's not work. It's just indulging in her hobby.
But what happens when the guy... But here's the thing. What happens when your clients say, work it, baby, work it? There will be some work then.
Touche. I hadn't thought of that.
But, yeah, God.
Now we're so high up that we're not even going to get much of a view at all because it's just fog everywhere. I guess we can see a little bit of this area. Oh, I know where that is. That's a very unfriendly place, is what that is.
Oh man, but I still think that they're gonna have Bill Burr this season. I mean, he's been the first 2 seasons.
All right, let's see what else shall we do today. Oh, there's some stuff up in here. We can go poke around. Oh, and we have to meet our bestest friend. You know what? Let's do that first. We got to go meet our classic bestie of the game. First, let's equip this rune just because. Come on, game. There you go. Great runes. Oh, this is the raises all attributes one. Okay. I think it gives you like a +5 to everything. Or +3 to everything. Oops, hold on. Wrong way. This way. Me, sir. Look at that flower. I'll let your brother live because I don't feel like it. Yeah, okay, this is not our new bestie, but I'm dropping by here on the way through. Hello, buddy.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished like you.
Let's see what you got. You know what? I wouldn't mind having Keen.
Well,
which I don't know if that'll work on this one, but I'll try it.
How dare you try it?
I know, right?
You're supposed to sample it.
Okay, yeah. So Keen makes it so that the base damage goes down a little bit, but the dexterity scaling gets better. And the strength scaling gets a little worse. But overall, I think... Let's see, we would lose... 17 points of base damage, but our scaling would go up by 18. So, slightly better right now. 1 point better right now, actually, but with more dexterity points, it'll get better and better. I might change it to fire later, though, just to fit with the Flames of Frenzy theme.
Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Exactly. I'm going to become the Fire Nation.
Hey, can I be Uncle Iroh?
Only if you give me a lot of tea.
Calming jasmine tea. You got it.
Jasmine tea is very calming. That stuff is great.
Funny enough, Uncle Iroh's shop, the Jasmine Dragon, right?
Sure.
You do realize he named it after Zuko's favorite tea.
I mean, Iroh is the Jasmine Dragon, really.
No, but that wasn't Iroh's favorite tea. He actually named it after Zuko's favorite tea.
No, I'm saying he is the Jasmine Dragon. He loves Jasmine tea, but man, he is secretly a dragon underneath it all.
Oh God, yeah. But when you study under dragons for fire breathing,
nah, the dragons learned it from him.
at least we know one thing: he's the best tea maker in all the land. Fortune cookies go to him to find wisdom for them.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
Iroh knows what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, good, a shield. I'm never going to use that.
After all, he's one of the founding members of the White Lotus.
Alright, back to our actual destination.
Although still nothing's funnier than Sokka being high off of cactus juice.
Can you hear me? Help me.
Here we go.
I'm stuck.
Hey, buddy.
Hello? Hello? Anyone? Oh, my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this? My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice.
Hey ho.
I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well.
Iron Fist, you don't look like
Give it your
Danny
all, I
Rand.
say.
But then again, neither that guy in that Netflix series.
I mean, you don't know what dead warriors are inside of him.
Hey, Shiva!
I love that emote. Yeah.
Well played, good sir. Well played. Though that
You're a pot.
mighty wallop of yours almost spelled the end
Every
of
time I think of Iron Fist, I think that's too much green.
It is too much green.
I'm out now. And that's
I like his
what
current
I
outfit he wears now.
and as a token of my
I still think about the V cut all the way down to his navel.
Yeah, well, that was the 70s.
Once
I
again,
mean,
Yeah.
pleasure is mine.
now his current one now he wears like
I
a
am the
tracksuit.
warrior Jar known as
Oh God.
Iron
It's kind of a
Fist.
Bruce Lee tracksuit, but it's green with a yellow stripe, and it has the dragon symbol in gold on the chest. So
So basically, he's doing the Gohan from Super.
I guess I never watched that.
Oh yeah, they have him for like the first couple of arcs of Super in a green tracksuit.
and Luke Cage basically wears street clothes, like
Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
regular
Still better than
pants,
Iron Fist's outfit, though.
or sometimes he'll wear a nice suit.
There we go. We've met our new best friend.
I remember they were showing like times in MCU shows or what that kind of for a second show or more show off the original outfits. There's a part in one of the Thor movies where the younger Thor is wearing the comic Thor's outfit, Richard E. Grant's version of Loki in that series was basically wearing the classic Loki outfit.
Yeah. Yep. Not to mention in the Wolverine, he did get his classic outfit in a suitcase on the plane at the end. Although he never wore it.
Version of Luke Cage's classic outfit in the series. And then for a split second in Dr. Pym's laboratory, we see the old classic Ant-Man helmet.
Yeah.
In fact, during the training sequences in Iron Fist, they're kind of wearing sort of the Iron Fist outfits. They're wearing the masks anyway.
Yeah.
I am looking forward to the new Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I just want another Spider-Man noir game. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, let me double check. I don't remember if I activated the grace here.
I still
Actually,
love
it'll be on my map if I did. Yes, I did. Okay, good.
I still love them. The first movie ended with Spider-Man 99 going back to the 60s cartoon and arguing with him and pointing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
I do know that I think the new Spider-Verse movie we're gonna get the Japanese Spider-Man.
I didn't know there was one.
Yeah, in the 1970s, there was a Japanese-made Spider-Man series.
Yep, live action.
Yep, he had the super car and he had a mecha.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Oh, it was gloriously terrible.
It's glorious and stupid, but you love it for its cheese.
And my other
as long
thing
as they
is,
play up the cheese if they do that.
if they're going full cheese, they better have Italian Spider-Man.
Oh God! Or
Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, or the Turkish Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, but the Italian Spider-Man. Well,
if they have Turkish Spider-Man, he's going to be the villain.
Right. But then, like I said,
I hope they have the medieval one, the Spider Knight.
I don't remember him.
I know there was a Bat Knight, but I didn't know there was a Spider Knight.
Yeah, he was set in a fantasy medieval setting where magic and shit existed, and
now,
he was a knight.
See, when somebody said that a Japanese Spider-Man was going to be there, I actually wasn't thinking of that one. I was thinking of the one from the early aughts, from the Marvel Mangaverse.
From New York.
Yeah, it was
the girl.
So New York.
Well, they did have in the first one. They had which was a manga inspired one, which was which they did have a comic where it was very much like manga inspired, where you had the little girl.
Yeah, well,
Penny. Penny Parker.
But in 02, they actually had this whole thing called Marvel Mangaverse, which they got these artists to do like manga versions of all the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
And that's when he's a member of the Spider Clan ninjas.
Of course.
You want to have a good laugh, you gotta look at the universe that Spider-Man comes from.
Oh.
No thanks.
Oh
no! It's funny. They're all cartoon animals.
Right.
Spider-Ham came from.
Yeah, no, it's basically it's almost like Spider-Man by Warner Brothers or something.
Yeah, I actually I had his first appearance. His first appearance was in a one-shot called Marvel Tales, Tails. It had Spider-Ham, Captain Americat, and the Hulk Bunny in one story, and they had a backup feature with Goose Rider.
Yeah, I forget what Iron Man was.
Iron Mouse.
Yeah, so something like that. I knew. And the thing was, is Peter Porker grew up on a farm and then moved to the city.
Well, no, in this one, Peter Porker actually was a spider who got bitten by a radioactive pig.
Yes, but I mean, he was on the farm and then he moved to the city.
Yeah. And then, God, there's a bunch of things. I remember the X-Bugs. I remember Proctor Strange. A lot of stuff. The Dog of Thunder.
That's awful.
Oh. Not as awful as when Loki tricked Thor and turned him into the Frog of Thunder.
Actually, you know what? If you ever read that story, that is an amazing story. It's
I know, it's hilarious.
Fantasy adventure story, and finally how he beat Thor by basically he stole Thor so he could still lift Mjolnir, and basically knocked Loki down and sat it on his chest and said, "It's going to stay there till you turn me back."
Oh man,
got him.
Well, you remember of course the 2099 universe?
Oh God, yes.
And the like one shot that graphic novel that kind of wrapped everything up, and I like that because then like apparently Captain America had been frozen yet again and brought back in this thing universe, and he got Mjolnir, so it was like Steve Rogers is now Thor. But in the end, in saving the universe, he sacrificed himself and left, what's his name, Spider-Man of 2099 with Mjolnir.
Yeah, honestly, I never cared for Spider-Man 2099. Kind of came off.
I don't think he doesn't seem like he'd be worthy of
it. He actually was. He was like one of the more. He was about one of the ones that was worthy. And that was the thing. Somehow, as we see as time progresses toward the end, he's become the leader of Earth now. Because he's the one most honest and everything. And
he's the new emperor of mankind?
Sort of, only he's more benevolent and everything. But all these other people, you know...
Excuse me? More benevolent than the emperor?
Yeah.
How dare you?
And they go through this whole thing where his council is arguing this and that, and do this, and it says, you know, anyway, you want to be leaders? That's fine. He opens the door, pulls that Mjolnir, sits on the table. You just gotta pick that up and the job's yours.
That's why you need to hold tryouts.
Well, remember when they're having a little contest in Age of Ultron, nobody could do it. Only it started to move that little fragment for Steve and
Captain America. Yeah, because the thing with Captain America, he's on and off again worthy of wielding it.
And Thor was the only one who noticed that because he knew that no one should be able to move it even that much. And he's like, "Wait a minute."
I love that look in his eyes, like, "Wait, you actually moved it?"
Yeah. And then in Endgame, it's like, "I knew it."
Yes.
Yeah, that was great in Endgame when he was rocking the hammer and shield at the same time.
Yeah, and then when, of course, you always see the footage from the different theaters when the whole crowd pops for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a whole ass moment.
Oh yeah. From that, and then when he finally says the line, and never will he say the whole line until that moment. They say, "Avengers assemble."
Yep. Oh man.
Of course, the night before that, the famous "On Your Left," and all those portals open up, and all the Avengers are back and coming through.
I still love that in the first Avengers movie. Captain America right past Right
Oh, that
past,
was Winter Soldier. Yeah. Where
Oh
he's
yeah, Winter
running-
Soldier is like on your left. Oh come on, man!
Like every day. The thing is, every day.
No, he just kept running laps faster than he could do one lap. It's like, oh come on, now you're
Yeah.
just messing with me.
On your left. Well, at least he's being courteous about it. Well, I mean, remember in Age of Ultron where, they're just chopping wood out there and he finally breaks one apart with his hands and then he says, don't let anybody take it off of my pile, and his pile is like 3 times the size of Tony's.
Honestly, to me, the best movie that the MCU did was the first Captain America movie.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Okay.
The
You
guy
got
who
good- Sorry.
The guy who did that one, let me see. Joe Johnston. He also, of course, made The Rocketeer
Yeah.
and Jumanji.
I need to see The Rocketeer.
Oh,
It's actually really
saw
good.
yes,
really good.
Definitely see it. It's
Very-
based on
very-
an equal- Go find the comic too. It's amazing as
Yeah.
well.
It's
I like the
it's
aesthetic
very,
for it.
Yeah, the thing is, it was made to be reminiscent of like 40s like
Right.
serials,
Right.
like
they
Flash
nailed it.
Gordon and such, and they kept it. And
Yeah.
of course, your villains were Nazis.
I mean, this was made. I mean, it's based on the comic by Dave Stevens, who also was a big fan of like old Golden Age comics, movie
God, yeah.
serials.
I still loved in Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah.
When they did that homage to the classic comic where he punches out Hitler.
Oh yeah.
It just goes in where you just constantly punch him out on the stage every day, and then
That's
he goes to those guys like, "Why should we trust you? I personally punched out Hitler 273 times."
So Blast, I think remember earlier I was having trouble finding that one turtle.
Uh-huh.
I think the game's
Found it?
making fun of me now.
Oh, turtles everywhere.
Turtles everywhere. Turtles all the way down.
But that was in that reel of like when they're saying how like the original costumes appearing, and of course when he's doing the shows, he's in the original costume.
Yes, with the original shield.
Right.
To me, I still love the original shield over the circular one. I always loved the kite.
Yeah.
To me, it had such a classic style to it that I loved. Yeah, the round one, he could use it as a frisbee.
Yeah.
But it's like the kite shield was just so iconic to me.
Yeah.
And then they go and butcher Namor. Another classic from
Namor,
Marvel.
you mean?
Oh God, it's Namor.
Oh, I didn't even watch that, and I just heard that bit. It's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, and then you look at him, it's like, what the fuck is that? That's not Namor. Where's his slick back hair and like elf ears? What the fuck am I looking at? That's not Namor. Sorry for the Sparkers.
This is MCU. They don't care.
Yeah, I know. I mean, after all, they underpowered the Hulk to from here to Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, on the one hand, like, it was definitely looked nothing like Namor. It was a cool look in its own way, but it definitely didn't look anything like Namor. So, like, it's almost like they're trying to make up their own character, you know?
Yeah.
It was weird.
That's the stuff that really pissed me off. I was like, stop screwing with legacy characters like that and making them this.
Yeah. Like I
they
like the
did
look
that
you
to
made
the
up
Hulk.
with, but just, like, make up your own new character and have the new character look like that.
I still hate that they never gave the Hulk a proper movie when they with the MCU.
Yeah, they said, that one of the new projects coming up in the MCU, and I don't even remember which one it is now, but Liv Tyler will be returning as Betty Ross.
I'm wondering if it's because there were two... Like, they did the Hulk's backstory in 2 different movies before that already. Maybe that's why they didn't do it.
No, they did it. They did it one. The Liv Tyler was the one with what's his name there? you know, I can't think of the guy's name. The one from American History X, Ed Norton.
Yeah.
That was the one that had Liv Tyler as Betty. But I
Right.
hate that. I hate that movie.
Really?
Yeah. If I want a Hulk movie, I look at the Ang Lee one from 2003.
Yeah.
That was a good Hulk movie. Bannon was a great choice for Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
They did great with the Hulk. And come on, I'm sorry, I will always choose Jennifer Connelly over Liv Tyler. Liv Tyler can't act worth shit. Jennifer Connelly can act. And then of course, I will always. I'm sorry, I like Hurt, but no. If I want the person playing the general, I like oh god, I'm always bad remembering the guy's name. You know the one I'm talking about. He was the guy. He was the guy at the bar in The Big Lebowski. I can't think of the guy's name. You know who I'm talking about, though, right? He was the guy from There Will Be Blood. I can't think of his name. What is his?
Fuck, I don't know.
You know, with the big mustache. You know who I'm talking about.
Man, if only there was a website where you could tell you the answer to this thing. So,
question. Oh, Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott.
Yeah, thank you. God, it's like I love Sam Elliott. He was the perfect embodiment of the general. And he had the proper. It's like that movie did the characters right.
Yeah, well, he ain't coming back. Harrison Ford's gonna be playing the character next.
I smell it. Death.
God damn it. It's like, I'm sorry. Harrison Ford is not right for the character. Of course, they butchered the Hulk. He's so underpowered and...
After She-Hulk, forget about it.
Oh, God. Emasculating him and everything. And then their version of Scar with the half hair. Oh, God. It's like... Scar's supposed to be Neanderthal-like with long, just unkept hair. Like, what the hell is that?
I am done with the MCU. That's all I'm going to say.
You really want to... They should have done is kept the storyline from the Ang Lee movie. Then, if you're going to do a Hulk movie with the Abomination, it should have been done correctly with the Abomination, not what they did with that Ed Norton movie with the Abomination. And you never heard again from what was it, the Brainiac or whatever was the Hulk.
Oh, the leader.
The leader, yeah, because they set that up and then they never paid off with the leader.
Apparently he's coming back too. Got the same actor even.
It's just they pissed on what could have been good. And honestly, you know what you could have done for the third movie? Have come back through time, none other than the Hulk's ultimate evil version.
Oh, Maestro.
Yes.
Oh well.
Maestro is probably one of the best Marvel villains. Yeah. Just if you turn Hulk into a complete unsympathetic piece of shit. From what I understand, the third Guardians of the Galaxy we're getting the evolutionary.
High evolutionary, yeah.
Speaking of which, a little while back I played the Guardians of the Galaxy game that came out most recently. Not the Telltale one, but the action one.
Yeah.
My God, it was good.
That
it
new
really
one
captured. It really felt like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah, that character, whoever they got in that version of Adam Warlock is amazing. I'm not holding out hope for this version they got.
Well, here's the problem with their version of Adam Warlock. It's like he doesn't have the Infinity Stone because they they destroyed the Infinity Stones, which you cannot do. They're a constant of the universe.
Well, in the end of Endgame, they didn't really destroy them. They just
they did.
Them up again.
No, he destroyed them.
He destroyed the ones in their time frame. They took them back to where they had them
in the past, but they still lead up to being destroyed. And that's the thing that annoyed me. It's just like you can't destroy the Infinity Stones. They're a constant of the universe.
Well, we saw the result. He said he used the stones to destroy the stones, and you saw that fucked him up.
Yeah. It didn't help that they never had Lady Death.
Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, there's characters I'd love to see. Like, what's the one that is the universe himself? What is
Eternity.
Yeah, Eternity, the Beyonder, Madam Web. I would have loved to have seen these characters.
Madam Web, I would like to see. She should be in Spider-Verse.
There's going to be some Madam Web thing where it's going to be, well, it's supposedly the Julia Carpenter Madam Web, but so we'll assume we see the original Madam Web in this as well. I'm giving Disney, Marvel a lot more credit than they probably deserve in assuming that.
I have no hopes because they've been shitting on everything classic.
Treasure chest full of mushroom.
Honestly, if I'm going to think of Madam Web ever being adapted to anything, I'm going to think of none other from the '90s Spider-Man cartoon. At least then you had her voiced by none other than Stan Lee's wife.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that was his wife.
Damn,
that's awesome. Also, guys, give me 1 second here.
Yeah.
Who's ready to meet a classic FromSoft character?
Sounds cool. Let's see it.
Well. You just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief. The gods demand repentance.
Hi, Patches.
Oh, I thought the gods know what you did.
He's in every Souls game.
Oh, of course. He's the Sid of the
Bloodborne and including this game.
he's the Sid of From Software.
Wait, please.
He is.
Yeah.
Except he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in King's Field? I don't know. I didn't get very far through that game.
Well, it didn't take long to knock him down, did it?
That's because I was using a spell that ignores his shield.
All right, then we'll call it a draw.
Submit to the power of madness.
Well, what do you know?
But oh man,
I know that he was in Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 and Bloodborne.
An innocent mistake, I assure you.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you didn't know that was Stan Lee's wife who did Madam Web in the '90s Spider-Man.
That's amazing.
Ah, I see what you did.
Let's see.
See what you did there, sir.
I'm Patches.
That's another one I'd love to see from is some of the ones they had of the Spider-Mans from the multiverse from the '90s one, like Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider would be one to have in the next Spider-Man Spider-Verse movie.
Isn't Scarlet Spider Miles Morales?
No, Scarlet Spider was way before Miles Morales was ever made.
Oh, okay.
He was from a different dimension. He was the one with the sort of blue shirt over a red suit. He actually shot. He actually
yeah.
Made
yeah, I've seen that suit. I just thought that was Miles.
No, Miles was something that came out in the early 2000s. This was way before then.
Okay.
I think Scarlet Spider came out in the 80s.
I'm looking at Scarlet Spider. God, he came out during when the Clone Saga. That was during the 90s. That was when the guy showed up claiming that he had been the real Peter Parker and the one the whole time had been the clone, and we find out that wasn't true.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm watching the clip you mentioned, and yep, that is Joni Lee. I know that voice anywhere. I remember.
Some more frenzy stuff up here. I'm gonna go try to get that.
God, that show was before Nick Fury. They had the Black Nick Fury.
Yeah. That was what was
Best
it?
Nick Fury.
No, not necessarily, because
Mm-hmm.
the classic Nick Fury was also pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't Samuel Jackson though.
No, but he
Need to
was.
be Samuel L. Jackson.
Hey,
I don't care how cool you are. You're not Samuel Jackson cool.
Hey. He was David Hasselhoff in a movie. Yes.
I mean, in the movie version, I'll give you the movie version. Oh, look, skull. I'll give you the movie version.
They did make a live-action movie of Nick Fury long ago in the 90s, and they did have him played by David Hasselhoff because he looked like David Hasselhoff so well.
And as we all know, you don't hassle the Hoff.
Yes. The only one who could hassle the Hoff was the Beach Babes.
You gotta remember, this Nick Fury first appeared before he was like Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He really appeared as Marvel's, #1 war comic, Sergeant Fury, Howling Commandos.
Yeah.
Which the MCU kind of messed with that from the beginning. I guess they sort of had to. They took him out of his World War II setting, but they kept the Howling Commandos as Captain America's backup team.
Yeah.
And then they rolled them over into the Agent Carter series.
Yeah, because the classic Nick Fury was Amazing Spider-Man. The Samuel Jackson Nick Fury was from
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate, yeah.
So
the Ultimate Universe.
So when do we get a Superior Spider-Man movie?
No, that's I don't know how they're gonna work that since after we've pretty much.
Oh, you know what they should do? They should do a game of it. So the last Amazing Spider-Man movie or game that came out where they had where they did the really long build-up with Doc Ock.
Right. Yeah.
They should do Superior Spider-Man with that character. Because we've gotten to know that version of Doc Ock pretty well. So I want to see him. I want to see his Superior Spider-Man. Oh, they did such a good job with that too. I love how they spent the majority of the game before he finally became Dr. Octopus.
I'm still surprised they haven't introduced Mephisto, and they've had several instances where they could have introduced Mephisto.
Oh, speaking of Mephisto, have you seen him in Midnight Suns?
I know he's in there. I haven't played it yet.
Their design for him looks amazing.
Oh man, I still remember the wretched design they had for Darkheart
in Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that still pissed me off. It's like, where's my monstrous demon?
Oh, well, I never thought
he looks pretty cool in the fighting games though. He was in
X-Men
Children of the Atom, I think it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked cool there.
That was who was it? John Romita Jr.'s design there. He first appeared at, of all places, in Daredevil, where they're doing almost this, I don't know, trying to wreck Daredevil's spirit. He's basically being beaten to a pulp by all these guys, and then on the point of death, Darkheart trying to get him to turn to the dark side. I had even missed that one. I forgot about that one. I remember seeing him as part of. There was a great one-shot if you can find it. It's Punisher, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider in one comic. There's a one-shot.
By the way, guys, we got another important character to meet here, real quick. Ooh. Who would like to say hello to Turtle Pope?
Turtle Pope. Okay.
I'm not even kidding.
Is he not turtly enough to pope for you?
He is the popiest turtle you've ever met. Look at this boy.
Pokey the Seventh.
When I look at him, the first thing that pops into my head, Mara from from the Never-Ending Story.
Oh yeah, I think of what was that turtle from Dragon Ball?
Do you know the origin of this place? How
Nasty.
it came to be
Yeah,
known
go
as the
away.
Church of
Nothing
Vows.
matters. I just always loved that Mora was allergic to youth.
But who
That's why
can
she
blame
kept
you?
sneezing.
The shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very
Oh
dear.
yeah, and Turtle
It is
from
here,
Master Roshi's
at the
Island.
Church
Yeah.
of Vows,
Except
that the great
except this is
houses
not a
of the
sea
Earth
turtle.
Tree and the moon
Yeah.
were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Ramakan and Renala of the
You could trust the turtle.
And so our
They don't
church
lie.
holds in view
Unless
the
they're an alligator
monuments
snapping
of
turtle, then they'll
both
tear your head
houses,
off.
the Earth Tree of the capital and the Academy of Rea Lucaria.
You know what you should be playing as a
Was
theme
there
song right
something
now?
you needed?
What?
You are free to
Ninja,
show
ninja,
yourself around.
rap, ninja.
Oh
I will
God,
serve as
no!
a
Wait,
go,
get out, get out!
legs
go.
aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you.
Have you ever seen a turtle
Unless,
get
perhaps,
down?
you are in search of instruction, in which case I
Sorry,
will
it was
share
too
all
good to
that I
pass
know.
up. You know, they put the Pope hat on the turtle. The least they could have done was put the church on its shell.
Like a little tiny model church.
Yes, like a really exquisite, tall model church on its shell.
It's like an exact copy of the church we're in right now, but like in scale.
Yes, yes.
That would be great. I agree.
Confess your sins. Confessionals inside.
That would be
Oh,
pretty
somebody-
good.
Why is posting a picture?
That would make an awesome character in D&D, wouldn't it? Just take the turtle and just make him a cleric. Just put a Pope hat on him and a church on his shell.
Yes.
Build an organ in his undershell,
Ooh.
so that you can play church music as he walks around.
No. Put like a little ledge with a bench on it on his back, and the organs on his back. So somebody like there's like a halfling or a gnome sitting on his back playing the organ.
Oh no, better yet, because fairies are now a playable race. And they're like only 1.5 to 2 feet tall. Just have one of them on his back playing the organ.
Yeah, that would work. One of my favorite bard ideas I saw. I knew a guy once who wanted to play a gnomish bard, and he invented a steam-powered auto harp.
All right.
And it's like, that's very gnomish. I like it. Also, cute of D&D to steal ideas from Earth Dawn with the 1-foot-tall fairy character.
Don't say that. I was like, don't say that. That's
Look, I got a little something sticking on my head. Can you see it? Can you help me get it out?
You can't say fairy. You can't say online.
What if it's your word though?
I always like the one. There was a great It's a Gundam stream, and we always is addressing his producer Stu, and they always show some CGI of a skeleton kind of lying there in front of a keyboard with the headphones on. He does his own editing. That's the thing. That's he makes up this. He loves Stu, you know. So one time when he said, I was busy on this other thing, but this came in. So let's go for some low-hanging fruit. Stu, I still say fruit. It's the way I say it. Like it's the way I say it.
Nice.
I still say fruit. Remember the greatest line I saw from fucking the movie Clue? I said, I should explain, I'm a plant. I thought the word was fruit.
Let's see. Hope I can get there through here. I think I can get.
Just
to
love how you
the
just
village I'm looking
completely
for.
run past that four-legged stone giant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Just a
You
four-legged
mean the one with the
stone
mausoleum
giant.
on top of it?
Yes.
Just at cousin the Baba Yaga's house.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
what the turtle. It's what the turtle wishes it was.
I don't know if it was you guys or somebody else telling the great Russian movie series that I think all 4 of them have been shown on Mystery Science Theater 3000. But the one I remember the most was, I think it's the last one, I forget the original title, they called it Jack Frost in the English dubbed version. But they had Baba Yaga in it. And they had, of course, the big chicken leg house, which is basically, I'm thinking a guy just probably wearing fake chicken leg pants and just holding up a fake house over it, you know?
Yeah.
And yet it worked!
You know, you don't see Baba Yaga cosplay like that very often.
Yeah. That would be cool if somebody did. That was.
Then I think of the Russian animated Jungle Book, where Bagheera was female.
Yeah.
Very stylized. Oh man.
Alright, I just realized I'm going the wrong way for what I need to do. I need to get some more stuff done to get what I want. So therefore, let's go get that key that I failed to get yesterday. That should, we can at least get something done. Let's go piss off some other big scary things and run away from them. Like the way I just dodged through all those snipers.
What's your favorite battle strategy? Run away.
Mm-hmm. I
That
didn't
was
win, but I also didn't lose.
No, that's one thing I love about Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's my favorite battle cry. Run away!
Run away!
Oh my god.
Alright there, Sir Robin.
Oh my god, did you just get hit by a Shogath?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
You've never read anything by H.P. Lovecraft?
Oh, are you trying to say Shoggoth?
Shoggoth.
Shoggoth. There's no letter A in it. Wait, that's not the thing I want to shoot. Where's that? I mean,
Shoggoth.
anyways, no, it's called a land octopus.
Looked like a Shoggoth to me.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. That's fair.
After all, Shoggoths were nothing but massive tentacles, eyes, and mouths.
Basically.
On like 3 legs. And now you find a dragon. Ooh.
Yep, I stole your key. Bye. I'm gonna leave now.
That's a pissed off dragon. You stole my key.
My key now, sucker.
What makes you think you can outrun a dragon, especially when you're running through water?
The fact that I just did.
He can follow you, can't he?
Evidently
If
not.
Then he's the laziest dragon. Flintstone dragons.
I mean, to be fair, I did just wake him up from a nap, so he's probably a little groggy.
Yeah, like
oh, there he comes. He's moving very slowly. Instead of flying, he decides to walk.
Nah, he gave up.
Oh, he's walking to you slowly.
No,
I mean,
let's
look.
go back to have a nap.
No, look, he's walking slowly to you. He turned towards you and started walking.
Then he turned away and left. Also, the battle music stopped. That's how I know he gave up.
Ah.
Alright, let's pop some balloons.
So you got your key?
Huh? Oh yeah, I got the key from the dragon, yeah. Also, check out these enemies. These have the weirdest animations. They're animated mannequins, basically.
Yeah.
Do your thing where you just totally flip out.
They look like they're made out of hangman's cages and men.
There we go. Look at him go! Look at him go!
Oh my god!
So messed up.
Oh my god, they made General Grievous.
Yeah. This guy here's got wielding 3 bows at the same time. I think the lore on these guys is if you damage them down like below half their health, they start to malfunction and freak out. Because they're constructs. Yeah. So if I want to get to the other frenzy village, I have to get past the place I was dying yesterday where the harpy ladies were. There's some other stuff I can do before I do that, so strengthen up a little bit.
By destroying balloons.
Yep, I get golden runes from them. Which is basically consumable XP.
So you're saying all these guys were sent from China? But
I don't get it.
Spy balloons.
Oh, balloons. Yeah, from
I
China.
don't get it.
The spy balloon. You know, the one they shot down?
Yeah, you're shooting down balloons.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I see what you're doing there.
Yay.
Alright. Let's start our journey into the academy then. We'll do that next time.
Academy.
Like me. Academy, Academy. What's Academy, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Academy Sports.
I don't know what that is.
It's a chain of sporting goods stores.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, he's going to the academy. He's going to become part of Hogwarts.
I'd like to thank the Academy for this. Yeah.
I
need to go
really
down from this
said
direction
rally.
instead. Alright, let's leave it there for today.
Alright.
I love you all, rally I do.
Oh, God. Thank you, Catherine. Alright. Oh, I'm going to hop over. I don't hop out entirely. See.
Oh my.